so glad to see you. You're here on a Stirling Soap Day.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
And we're so glad you're here. We're so glad you're a part of our barbershop. If you're here during the live premiere, why join in, say hi, introduce yourself. We got a great group of folks from all over the world hanging out. Half of them are drinking alcoholic beverages.
Some have coffee.
Hit like and subscribe for us too. It helps out the channel. What's our mention today?
Speaking of having our drinks and coffee, we like to have ours in our Shave Arcade.
Our friend Angelo just rebooted his channel, and it's got a sort of a new branding with the Shave Arcade. He's coming up on 500 subscribers, just like we just hit. And he's an awesome guy, and we love his shaving videos.
And he's got some new stickers and T-shirts and other merch that are super fun, and 80s nostalgia
tokens that you can scan with your phone that do magical things with the Shave Arcade. So head on over, see what he's got going on that channel. And what's our soap today?
So speaking of Angelo, his other better half is Crystal, and I was looking at one of her shave of the days, and I saw this one go by, and then Lady Wet Shaver commented, and I'm like, I feel like I am a woman missing out. What is going on?
We love Katie Wet Shaver, and we love Crystal. And we love Tom Ford. We are in our Tom Ford phase right now, if you are our constant viewer, and we have it on good authority that this soap might be an homage to a classic female fragrance from Mr. Ford himself. Let's meet soap. Shadow Orchid Shave Soap.
All right. A deep, dark scent that boasts of chocolate, truffles, and patchouli.
Y'all, we just had Easter time, so we just got the first two. We had chocolate truffles, but not patchouli.
We did.
And then followed by
orchid, vanilla, incense, amber, and pepper.
Now, let's have a grown-up conversation, because if you're like me, we just described two totally separate soaps.
That was two different chunks.
Right? Because chocolate truffles and patchouli I get. Orchid, vanilla, incense, amber, and pepper, I get. But putting those together, I'm not sure how this Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is going to assemble itself. Oh, you're right. Hold on.
It's finished off.
This is 3 soaps. Finished off with
floral, fruity, and sandalwood notes.
Y'all!
That's a lot happening.
Are you kidding me? What are we in? This is a smorgasbord of all kinds of different things.
I mean, this was what makes it make sense that it could be an homage, because there are literally 3 tiers just right there.
Makes sense to me, because the House of Tom Ford can take cherry and do unbelievable things with a peach and do unbelievable things with it.
Orchid.
So, y'all, Orchid, who knows what this could be? It could be anything, but I'm excited to see what they've done. Let's open the box. All right, y'all, so this might be our smallest Stirling box we have ever received, because we generally can't restrain ourselves. But we still got a lot of stuff in there, y'all. What do we got? Oh, look at the purple on the Shadow Orchid, y'all. And then I see in here the special bubble wrap thing for holding our splash. Y'all, there it
has a little color to it.
It looks like we got a sample for y'all! Y'all, we put these in greeting cards, and they send right out to y'all. They are samples of the Sterling Bar Soap, and this one is one of our favorites, y'all. If you like sour candy, if you like fruity scents, Witchy Woman might be right up your alley. If you're in the live chat right now, put your hand up, and we'll send this out to you.
And then we did cave and get the
bar soap as well.
So we have all these. Is this a trio? Oh, that one's coming back.
Oh, don't look at Bergamot Lavender. This is coming attraction.
It's been held, and it keeps coming back. But I think I finally got it on the schedule.
Oh, these bar soaps. Really perfect trifecta there, folks. All right, let's have our first impression. I'm excited to see what Tom Ford did with Orchid, and then to see what Stirling did with Tom Ford.
Do you think you're brave enough to go first?
No, not on this one. No, this is a ladies' scent. I think it was originally designed to be for the female. Although, we checked the website, 30% of those who wear this scent are now masculine, although the House of Tom Ford designed this to be a feminine scent.
So,
So there you go.
Still up for debate, y'all.
Beautiful for the gentleman as well. So here we go. Take it in.
I'm thoroughly intrigued because we've done a few that are now kind of more into the women's tab on Stirling, which has been fun.
Right.
So this one is one that we hadn't touched yet.
I know.
It's kind of been waiting.
And there's about 8 shave soaps that this is in, y'all. This is a pretty ubiquitous and popular scent in the wet shaving world, and we have no idea. So here we go. Let's take it in.
Okay. Oh, a little darker for y'all.
Oh, maybe a little vanilla hiding in there somewhere.
Okay.
Who knows?
Oh, they are right about it being a darker scent than I was expecting.
Is it? Yeah. What do you get?
I definitely can smell like the floral, the orchid part in there, of course.
Nice.
But it is not too froofy of a floral, if that's a word. Like not too pretty. It really plays on the darker side, like a deep purple. I'm really getting that.
Love it. What's inside the purple?
Okay, there is a fresher part to this, and there is a part that could almost be like the more masculine side of it.
Oh.
That I don't know what's making it.
Right.
I mean, out of that list, that was a lot going on.
We usually finish with this, so let's start here. Is this masculine or feminine for you?
It's so funny. At least off the puck, the initial whiff starts off a little more deeper masculine. Oh. And then it gets more sweeter and brighter and a little more floral. So it's kind of like an upside down switch of what I was expecting.
Right. Nice. What do you get besides orchid?
I've been I think it's just the illusion of the color, but I do get like a dried, almost plum or something. I know it's not on the list, but it's kind of in that, I don't want to say gourmandy, but there's something in that zone. It's still a natural kind of vibe. Nice. And it's interesting because things that are normally this dark have like an oud or have something in that earthy kind of zone.
Right. Kind of a spicy earthiness to it.
And I don't think those are in here, but it's creating something similar to that vibe.
Right.
So I really do get like, I know how ladies always talk about having their one go-to black dress or that kind of a silky kind of velvety kind of vibe. And I do get that from here.
Nice.
I don't know how that's happening, but I do get that.
When we Googled this to see just, looking for the Tom Ford site, we did see that on, Google Answers, somebody had put, this is what you want to wear if you want to smell expensive. Whoa! I don't know if I've seen that word written as a scent note before.
I don't think they'd be wrong. I got it. At least
Does
for my first.
Does it smell expensive?
It smells, because of the complexity of it, it does have a little bit of that side. And it almost is like a really, really fancy type of liqueur.
Yeah.
Or liquor or wine or like something that you would only bust out on very, very important occasions.
Because orchid
There's something
is
like that.
such a mysterious thing. Y'all talk to those who raise them. They'll tell you right away. This thing's almost like an alien to start with. And then the scent is so interesting because I've noticed that fragrances are either orchid center or they use orchid as an invisible scent note to bring out other things. So like ironically, in the Vanilla Bean Dream that we just got from Barrett, that uses vanilla, but then in the middle, it puts in orchid to hold the vanilla, because the vanilla being sort of a sweet, earthier, but lighter spice needs something to grab onto. So is this more using the orchid as the center star, or is this more using the orchid to bring the other things together?
That is a good question.
I can probably help you answer it.
I think it's there throughout. And I think what makes the darker sides bounce around is you need the orchid to actually make that work. Like there is something about like the science of this scent that really is part of its charm and its complexity that's happening.
Because there is a scent note that I will, full disclosure, I did see, because it's hard to not see this word. But
I'm just kidding.
Chocolate.
Right.
I saw chocolate. Now, big question. Orchid and chocolate? What?
But I can see how that's in here. Or even the truffle thing that we did read. I do see that darker something of that kind of bouginess side of it. I'm really curious what you think, because I do think it's meant to be much more feminine, but there's part of this that really are that darker, kind of more masculine side I wasn't expecting.
Okay, taking it in. I'm excited. There's at least a certain amount of Tom Fords out there.
Right, but I'm
kind of sad to be smelling some of the last ones we've never experienced. I can tell it's in that lane.
I gotta say, because of the complexity of it. I can tell that was the inspiration to the homage here.
Now, scent intensity. Where are we sitting? 1 through 5.
Oh. It's almost a 4.
You need a re-whiff?
I think it's a 3.54. It's pretty
nice. Now, only because a couple of the reviews on the Stirling site mentioned it was light.
I think it's just a deeper scent. I don't think that it's lighter in intensity.
Right. Okay.
See what you think, but that's at least straight off the puck.
Here we go. Coming in.
Maybe after that lathers, it could change, but I don't know.
Okay, here we go.
He's nervous. It's a different scent.
Whoa. Y'all?
I was trying to find words, and it's new.
Y'all.
It's not something we have.
My brain just went, I need to speak to the manager, because whoa,
Hold
what?
on.
Okay, hold on. I just need to take you to how this makes me feel first. I know this is funny, but like one of the most fun days when you're doing a musical, I for years and years and years, I did musicals on stage. And it's when you get to your first big dance call. Because when you start learning the big dance numbers first, because they're really like
involved.
A while. You gotta practice
them
forever, right? There's something so fun to everybody showing up in their dance wear and everybody getting their partners and everybody hearing that music and sometimes even have a live drummer if it's really rhythmic and really diving into that choreography for the first time and discovering all those really fun patterns and all those really fun new dance moves and having fun throwing your partner
Everyone's
around.
Working so hard together to get
getting ready for that night. And like, that's a special night when you do shows. This, for some reason, my brain just went, this is that first night. This is that. And maybe because there's all chocolate and truffles over in the corner because there's always like some refreshments for the breaks because you need a little blood sugar, right? And right. And it's not like nobody wears cologne.
No.
Nobody wears perfume. It's like, it's more just like everybody's clean laundry. It's more like everybody's hair stuff. It's more like everybody's stuff that's in their dance bag. It's just more like those kind of sweet smells of everybody living life. And then everybody gets together. And so it's not like the sweaty part after. It's the beginning of that rehearsal. But it just made me feel like that, like I was about to have that kind of fun.
That excitement.
That is what this brought me because it's so light. I just see purples. I just
too.
Feel movement in this. And maybe that's why I said that.
I think that's why I was thinking like a black dress. Like I was going out for a fun night dancing or something like this.
Wow. And I love the fact that they called it Black Orchid because I can feel that dark spiciness in it. And it's phenomenal.
And this one's Shadow Orchid. It really adds that mystery of like something hiding in the shadows. Like there's something happening. Oh, see?
Whoa! Look at that. There's vanilla in this.
It's in there. It's in there.
You're right. Shadow Orchid. What a great name.
But it adds that, like it's just the mystery and like the allure of that little kind of tempting
and I love that they've taken something so ultimately floral like an orchid and surrounded it with so much stuff that isn't. It's because there's no other florals in this. I'm going to put my foot down right there. So. Orchid is the only floral star of this. And all of those other dark, rich, spicy things are just there to sort of support it. Right. Because it's kind of a tricky thing to smell, I think, organically.
I agree. And I was getting more of, instead of the chocolatey, truffly side, I was getting more of like that boozy vibe that was something like really, real aged liqueur or something. It has a different smell. There's like something after they've been together and brewing for a while.
All right. So this is my captain's choice aquamarine copper bowl. It is hand forged. A really good choice, I think, for a Stirling episode. And this is my 24mm knot
from Stirling
brush from the beginning of our journey. And look at that, y'all. 5 or 6 figure eights, and we've already got a beautiful ladder
she's
going in this
up
bowl.
here.
And she's alive. She's alive.
I am really curious how that's going to change into. Like it might get lighter, it might get brighter. I don't know.
Already smell it. It's even doing something kind of charming with the copper smell that this bowl even has, y'all.
Intriguing.
Ooh, the orchid loves the earthy smells, I think.
Yeah, I wonder what's making it because I don't think it is the normal oud kind of smell. It's a different type of wood. There's something else in there.
And you know what? Let me say this before you smell the lather. This is a very different kind of sweet. So when I was growing up, the prevalent ladies' perfume that if I was hungry, it would make me nauseous. I don't know how better to describe that, but the florals were like so syrupy and so sweet and so, it's almost like being in a fog, right? This is the opposite of those florals. Okay. So the way those florals would swim around in those lights and just almost like make your head spin, almost make you like lightheaded with how light and syrupy they are. The orchid here goes down. It just has this sense of being floral without a sweetness. And I think that's what the orchid does best. Imagine a floral without it being a sweet note.
Yeah, and it almost has like a fun bitter side.
Right. Yes. And then bringing in things, glad you said that. Bringing in things like chocolate, things that do have or truffle, that do have a bitter side to sweeten it up. But that bitter sort of edge, while it's being taken off and sanded down, is still there. Yeah. And the opposite of those super like syrupy floral perfumes that were in the 80s. Y'all, what a beautiful about face this has done with florals for a lady's perfume.
Yeah, do we do a comparative whiff? Where do we? Might be too late, y'all.
Whoa. Okay, so you'll only see this here on the Barbershop Duet. This is the comparative and impressive whiff. Ready? On 3, 1, 2. Okay, who's trading?
They're trading. Tracy's.
Oh.
Interesting.
See, that's why I said that when I was holding that. That is not sweet at all.
No.
But it's gorgeous. And this has a little bit more of the sugar in it. This has a little bit more of a sweetness in it.
Yeah.
Oh, how are they doing that? Because the sweet is not coming from the floral. It's coming from the chocolate. It's coming from the truffle. It's coming from the other things.
Yeah.
In fact, we might even need to look at this list because this is gorgeous. All right, y'all. So here we are, back to our 3 different soaps in one. All right, so
big list
let's
here.
take these as the 3 different soaps that we identified from here. The first soap is chocolate truffles. Now, I don't think this is like, well, I don't know if this is chocolate truffles or if this is like pigs looking for truffles, like white truffle. I'm not sure. But chocolate truffles and patchouli. That's the one. That's the base notes. Those are the base notes. Okay, so let's move up. Orchid, vanilla, incense, amber,
incense. I did forget that.
and pepper. Those are your middle notes. Mm-hmm. Middle notes. Do you smell the vanilla?
And again, it's keeping it from getting too sweet.
Right.
Even though it is a vanilla, it doesn't really get it.
That vanilla is unreal.
Yeah, it disappears into the other stuff. It's like the incense vanilla or the vanilla orchid. It's not on its own. It blends them perfectly.
Vanilla is so beautiful. And then that in with the incense and that takes you down to the amber and pepper. Those are your middle notes. Yeah. So these are like the top, middle, and base notes, I think.
I'd agree.
And then it's finished off. Now, it's funny because these notes normally would be in the top, but they're not here. Floral, fruity. Mm-hmm. Normally, those would be on top. They're not. They have totally switched the narrative on this one.
Interesting.
With sandalwood notes.
Wow. Okay, so I gotta say,
it's an upside down pyramid balancing on its tip.
And I have to say, I would think more of a Audrey Hepburn or a Marilyn Monroe or somebody would smell more like this kind of a classic, more raw, sexy kind of vibe.
Katharine Hepburn, y'all. That's who this is.
Right?
This is Katharine Hepburn.
It has that vibe of like, I don't know, the complexity of Tom Ford meets all of these things that you know, but putting them together backwards and upside down. Totally different.
And Katharine Hepburn ain't taking nothing off nobody, y'all. This is a powerful set, too. I love that. This does. This has that.
I'm really curious what that's going to bring out. I think it's going to totally change all this.
And here's something, because I normally totally bogart this. Here, you do this.
Okay, all right.
How do I always do the splash first?
Why not? We're going for it.
Ladies first. This is a lady set here.
We decided not to get the menthol for some of the lady ones because For
some reason, I thought the menthol might conflict a little bit with these scent notes.
Okay. Stay. You might have to hold that.
You're going for it. You're going full bore. All right. This is our last one of the day, so we can throw the splash on.
We can go.
Okay, what do you got here?
Let it dry down.
Oh, holy! Holy! Wait, are you what I'm smelling? Hold on a second. Wait, what? Oh!
That changed immediately.
Y'all!
Like, that's like 2 of each of those 3 tiers.
Y'all! Wait, you need to come over here. Bjorn? Wait, no.
Smell it. That's like a powdery fresh. That's not.
That
did I change that? Put
what?
some on. Is it because it changed on me?
Hold on. Wait. Sticker? Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, something.
Okay, I'm gonna put this.
That changed a lot once it dried down in a wonderful way. In like it now. I don't want to say it got sweeter, but it got more charming somehow. Let it dry. Let it dry.
Whoa.
Because it's funny, one of the reviews at the bottom, one of the guys was like, okay, I like this so much, I got the splash. Then I liked it even more and I had to get the EDT. Now smelling this version, I get that.
I get that. Because here's the thing. Let's have a grown-up conversation. We were just talking about classic aftershaves before just now, and I was saying how there are some that just get too sweet for color TV. Just a few of them, but it's a little tricky to go on my walk here in California with the beautiful eucalyptus and the beautiful scents and have something so intensely sweet. Y'all, this has taken all of that away and shown us what you can do with a shave soap without those type of sweet notes at all. Now, look at my face. There is still a sweetness to this.
Yes.
But it is so beautiful and different.
Okay.
And unique.
So,
what do you got?
So, like if I could put them in order.
Yeah.
Witchy Woman is a little more of the innocent, fun, playful.
Yeah.
Queen of
sour
Hearts.
Candy.
Queen of Hearts is more that mid-30s, maybe.
Beautiful
kind of
green
starting to
note
mature a little bit.
in the middle, right?
And then This would be like the most mature, sophisticated version of those.
Right.
Like if I had to line them
smell
up,
expensive.
right? That's what I mean. So like I feel like Witchy Woman's your playful, innocent, like teenage rebellious years. Queen of Hearts, you're starting to mature and sort of adult life. And now this is like we can adult, but we can be classy and we can be fancy.
And a gorgeous powder note at the end.
At the end. The dry down here. I don't get it here as much. But there is some secret weapon in that dry down.
100%.
I don't know if it's the sandalwood, fruity, chloral, whatever is happening.
You're seeing a rare second coat here on the
We're going in for it.
This is
it's
too
a
good.
Thing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, something in this dry down, because before it dries, it's very orchid. And it's very, like, the truffly, patchouli incense part. Amber. And then when it dries down, you are left with a fancy luxury of things.
Wow. Okay, I have to upgrade my favorites list. I think I have to have an FOAT, a FOAT list, a favorite of all time.
Instead of goats,
list.
we go FOAT.
Because this has now graduated from the F word list, from the favorite list.
We were already so perplexed by Queen of Hearts, of being like, oh, that you'd steal.
This.
And then this might.
Incense? The incense is here.
It
The
is.
amber is here. Every single one of the notes in these 3 totally separate soaps is in this one soap.
And on you, the other parts, I don't want to say less feminine, but, the parts that you'd think you'd vibe towards, they come across here.
Guys.
On me, completely different.
Gentlemen, look at my face. This is a fabulous male scent. If you had called this a barbershop, you would not get thrown out of bed.
No.
I mean, I'm telling you gotta smell this.
And
this
it's more
incredible.
the dry down here, but I feel like those men that would bust out a deep plum suit and rock the hell out of it,
right.
you have to be able to have a little bit of that. Is that a feminine thing? But
Yep.
no, not on you. The more that I smell this, and the more we're trying to get to really understand the Tom Ford side of things,
Right.
what he did with Bitter Peach, and how much he really found the darker, fun, drier sides of Peach,
Yeah, if you
more
know,
classy side.
Og's Awakening.
That's what's happening here with the whole orchid side. And my brain almost wanted it to be like a plum or something, because I think I was just trying to figure out the Tom Ford zone.
Right. Because as much as I love Peach, the man improved it. And as much as I love Orchid, the man improved it. So it's pretty easy. All you have to do is make your way down to the farmer's market. There's going to be this nice lady selling orchids kind of at the edge of things. They're wrapped in plastic, and she's going to give you the side eye because she's not sure if you're going to be able to keep this one alive. But you're going to prove her wrong. You're going to take that thing home. You're going to set it next to your bed. You're going to give it water. You're going to give it love. You're going to give it food. You're going to give it everything an orchid could possibly want. And just about the time the flower's going to open, it's going to die. But you can go to Stirling and get your own! Head over to stirlingsoap.com where you can find this and a wide range of other products. Shadow Orchid. Y'all, we've spent a few weeks with this scent. A gorgeous scent. I don't quite remember if I said this in the original video, but it reminded me of a magic club. Just something about the darks and the violets and the smokes and all of that. It's just somehow here in this. It is an absolutely beguiling and mysterious scent for me. In fact, the bar soap's in the shower right now. And the lather, thick, sticky, and trusty. Y'all right where I put it. And in 2-3 coats in under a minute. It's amazing stuff. And the more love you give in the bowl, the more it gives back. Love this stuff. Thank you, Rod Mandy. Welcome to Messages.
So we can't be the only ones enjoying all of this Stirling fun around here. No. So we decided that we want to have a giveaway for $20 gift card to Stirling.
Yeah, so you can get one of these for yourself. All you have to do is send an email here to WeSentYou@theBarbershopDuet.com so that we can get back to you and be one of our subscribers here on YouTube. And then check back on June 1st to see if you are our lucky winner. And best of luck.
How's it smell before it dries off there? Is it
different? Smell it.
Yeah, there's something in there that's really alive, and then when it dries down, it gets that powdery side. Marcus doesn't enjoy this at all.
Y'all,
my goodness, we might need a second splash. He's gonna steal it all.
I know we sometimes play which one was your favorite of the day, but this might be my favorite.
I'm really glad we decided to push through and be like,
yeah,
let's do a third one today.
This is exceptional, and just this is the kind of thing where when you see a magic trick, you're like, how did you do that?
Right?
That's what I've got out of
there
this,
is
y'all.
a secret
put it in the
luxurious side to this scent that is just the more oh, we forgot the bar soap.
We did! Hey, let's take a little whiff of this bar
have
soap.
one more whiff for y'all, don't worry.
There you go, let's see.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it does have a little that darker.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh, take that in. That's cool.
Oh, this actually has like almost all three in this.
I know. I smell the truffles and the chocolate a bit more in there. And y'all, for $5, you could do a lot worse than throwing one.
Well, and we actually enjoyed the Queen of Hearts one so much that we had to get the shampoo and the conditioner puck. So this may be coming back.
Use the last of it today, y'all. Just saying.
I wasn't intentionally saving this for spring, but now thinking of the whole floral side and spring and all of this.
I was just trying to complete our Tom Ford collection, but boy, did this hit at exactly the right time. I wonder if there are any more out there that we don't know of yet.
Yeah, let us know, people. But, you know, like spring normally is a lighter scent. It always reminds me of like blossoming in the morning and starting your day. This has a really fun nighttime little vibe to this, you know?
Shadow orchid.
Right?
This
like
is
if I'm dressing up for a nighttime spring adventure.
How did we not even cover that? We just got too excited this episode.
We clearly got
this is a nighttime scent, y'all. The sun has gone down. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no light left on the clouds even. It's a dark night when you put this on. But
somebody's popping up to smell the
and for a parting gift here.
Do you want to say farewell?
And just to say goodbye to you, this is Elaine Stritch from Sail Away on Broadway, but she's expensive.
Oh, she's licking it off.
She likes to smell expensive. That makes perfect sense to me, because when it comes to expensive.
Clearly, she has to help us out. But from our family to yours, don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.